age 59. She's the first female vice president. She's a Black American, also a South Asian American. On January 2021, she sworn in the position. Now she is running for president in 2024.
Working people, working women who are working one or two jobs, who can barely afford childcare as it is, have to travel to another state to get on a plane sitting next to strangers to go and get the health care she needs. Barely can afford to do it, and what you are putting her through is unconscionable.
Donald Trump, 45th president from 2017 to 2021, 78 years old, born in New York, originally from Germany. He has strong positions on immigration, international trade, and economy.
Punishment for abortion, yes or no, as a principle?
The answer is that there has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah, there has to be some form.
10 cents, 10 years,
I don't
what?
know. That I don't know.
Well, why not?
I don't know.
You take positions and everything else.
Frankly, I do take positions and everything else. It's a very complicated position.
The main issue is, does women have their own reproductive rights? Will the president or president-elect going to protect this right, or will they take away this right?
I think that women should have their own reproductive rights and have control over their own bodies, and I do not think that's a political thing. I think it is a personal issue that every woman should have the right to make decisions for themselves. So I don't trust that Trump is going to do what he says he's going to do, because I think at this point he's desperate for a win, and he has not been a supporter of the woman's right to choose because of his Supreme Court appointees and because of things that he said in the past. And I am so shocked and disturbed by what has happened in the United States. We have shifted from a country that supported a woman's right, that gave women the right to make the most personal decision for themselves, Roe v. Wade, and that was overturned. And so, I never thought I would live in the United States and have states that were not allowing abortion. There have been women who have died in the parking lot of hospitals, or who have been refused services that they needed, life-saving services that fell under reproductive health care, and were denied services. I've read these stories that I cannot believe I am reading about in other states, but I think this is a huge issue.
This is my own personal opinion, okay, not for school or whatever. This is just me personally. I think it's important for women to have control over their own bodies. I don't think I, as a man, should be dictating, or any man should be dictating, or government should be dictating what is best for women. I think it's between women and their health provider. I think New York State, it's hard for me to know exactly, right? Yeah. I'm not involved with it, but from my guess, New York State has really worked hard to solidify or make sure that those rights are still afforded to women and given to women. So I think making sure organizations like Planned Parenthood and other organizations have the funding so they can provide that kind of help for women is really important. And I also think if we're trying to scale back abortions and saying abortion is wrong, then I think it's really important that we're giving alternatives to women, and men, right? Because it's both responsible for this, but making sure that birth control is funded and all these other access to birth control is really there. So if we can prevent pregnancies, right? So I think most people don't want to get an abortion, right? Like I think it's either it's a medical necessity or other reasons, but it's never something that most people are setting out for, in my opinion.
One is